Hi, I wanted to do another video talking about another book, which is a poetry collection, which is Bhanu Kapil's Incubation, A Space for Monsters. And this book is hard to describe. Bhanu Kapil is one of those writers where it's hard to describe any of her works, but it's all just brilliant and so new and fresh and refreshing, and I'm so happy that it's around and it's there for us to read. So instead of me trying to describe this book, I'm gonna use the words of one of the blurbs, which is by Rebecca Brown, and she says, "Incubation, a space for monsters, explores and creates a shiftful place for she who is neither one thing nor another, girl as hybrid of light and dark, of human and machine, of baby and mother, of all motherless, body-bound things. Lalo is a traveler hitchhiking through landscapes, American and otherwise, a frightening, transforming, longing book." And this book, like I said, it's about Lalo, who is like this red monster. And, you know, and this book is like written in like different formats, some of it like notebook, like different fragments, and it's all between different sections of the book. Like some of the sections are notes against a cyborg, preface, some autobiographical information about cyborgs, Lalo's guide to hitchhiking, and some of the lines of the book are, "But what's the difference between a monster and a cyborg? The monster is that being who refuses to adapt to her circumstances." And one of the part in some autobiographical information about cyborgs, Kapil writes, "This is a story of how I became a red girl," which sounds bad, but I don't know how else to say it. I turned red over the course of my journeys. To put it another way, I changed from one kind of girl to another as a result of my experiences. And this book is also about, about people who feel like outsiders, like, people who are like immigrants, and they feel, that imposed otherness that is to be, whether you're an immigrant or a person of color living in America. And, it's a book about her hitchhiking and her travels and, being an outsider in this world and how that feels, and that loneliness and that, you know, um, and one of my favorite sections of the book is in the section Lalo's Guide to Hitchhiking. She writes these 10 essential rules of hitchhiking, which the first one is like keep a notebook, and the second one, accept things as they come, making the minor effort necessary effort to change them, and one of the last sections, she lists a bunch of stuff, and the end she writes, "I love you, please don't die." And it's just, I love that line, "I love you, please don't die." It's great, because that's how I feel about like her work and this book in particular, which is one of my favorite poetry collections. And this book actually wasn't my first Bhanu Kapil book that I've read. The first one I read was Schizophrene, which was her writing about illness, schizophrenia, and how it affects people in India and like different parts. And it was just so interesting. I first picked up this book a year ago, but I knew I wasn't ready for it. Like I remember picking it up and starting to read it, and it was just, I felt like at the time it was a bit too much, and I wasn't able to really fully grasp it. But I picked it up a couple months ago, and I didn't read it all. I read it all within an expansive time. Well, not that. That sounds like a long time. But maybe it took maybe a month and a half, 2 months to finish this, because currently I'm reading multiple books at the same time, and I've been doing that throughout this year. And so it took me a while, because there were moments where I would put this collection down and read something else and come back to it in different moments, because I knew I didn't want to rush it. I just wanted to savor every word of hers and just think about it and put it down and pick it up later. And it was just so amazing, and I can't wait to revisit it. And rediscover new things from it. And I'm just excited to read the rest of her work. I think there are 2 of her books that I have, 2 or 3 of her books that I have yet to read. And I also recently bought one of her chapbooks that she recently came out with, so I'm excited for that. She's just an amazing writer, you guys. I don't know if people will be able to read Kapil's work if you're new to poetry, but definitely give it a shot. I mean, take your time with it. You don't need to rush poetry. Poetry's great. It's one of my favorite things to read ever. I love reading poetry. It's just amazing, and just definitely pick her up. She's incredible, and I just love her writing. It's definitely nothing I've ever read before. So definitely check her out. Check any of her books out, because she is incredible. So yeah, just that's all I have to say about it, because I literally have no words left. So yeah, that's all. So let me know what you guys are reading. If you're reading any poetry, if you're interested in poetry, let me know. I have tons and tons of recommendations and collections that I have yet to read, and I'm excited for. And yes, poetry is awesome. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye.